Santa's been on duty. That's why I haven't been here on Friday the last few weeks.
Mickey plays Santa Claus. He's a professional photographer. So if you have kids, want to go by and get your pictures made, Mickey Garrison's a man. Are you still selling birdhouses? You brought some close by.
Still got those.
He's selling birdhouses. Now the economy's rough.
I think it won't shut the camera. It's all right.
Price City leases there on the 10th of December.
Dr. Ford.
Can we ask the majority leader a question while he's
But I'm just everybody quiet because we still have questions going on.
Mr. Majority Leader, what can we expect this is the second year of this session, which is the last until we start a new session. What can we expect this year? What's the biggest things at the forefront that we can expect from the legislature this year?
I think they hit, Talbot was hitting on two of the biggest ones whenever I walked in, and that's tax reform, you know, what's going to happen, and I think the Supreme Court case is really going to be a factor in dealing with the issue of tax reform, and I think the other one is the pension system. And those are two huge issues that we've got to address, and that there's a lot of impetus, especially on the House side, in order to deal with those issues, address those issues, and try to solve the problem. So those are two big ones. Outside of, we passed, last year we had a very productive session in the House. We had a 2-year agenda. We passed every single item from the House perspective, and we're not going to take the heat off the Senate. We're going to ask them to, pass the rest of those initiatives. So we're going to focus on the agenda we had last year. We're going to add a couple of things to it. Tax reform, pension reform, those are probably two of the biggest issues at the top the new legislative agenda.
Anything out there that's going to tend to slow us down this time, like last time we had redistricting and a few other things? Anything out there that would be
Well, in the House, I mean, it did not, because we organized, and, Democrats tagged it Wicked Wednesday, because every single Wednesday we had an issue. And it was the issue of the week, and when you organize and prioritize your session, this is what you want to accomplish, it makes it a lot easier to accomplish. So we did, so even though we had the big issues last year, it did not slow us down. We had a 2-year agenda we passed in the first year, which was pretty remarkable. We had an incredibly thick agenda last year, so we'll keep on keeping on. But we got to keep the pressure on.
And this is the end of your tenure as far as majority terms?
One more year.
One more year.
Well, next year we'll end it, that's right, this session.
We appreciate what you've done.
I will thank you, I appreciate it.
Let's give our Representative Bingham a hand for coming.